The vanishing village of Lake Anjikuni, mass disappearance without a trace. In November 1930, a fur trapper named Joe Label arrived at Lake Anjikuni in northern Canada. He sought refuge in an Inuit village he had visited before, expecting warmth and friendly faces. But as he approached, an eerie silence hung over the settlement. The village was completely deserted, homes were abandoned, food lay untouched, and fires were still burning. Even stranger, sled dogs were found buried under snow, starved to death. No footprints led away from the village despite the heavy snowfall. Label reported the incident to the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, who launched an investigation. They discovered rifles left behind, which no Inuit would willingly abandon. Graves in the village cemetery were opened, and the bodies were missing. Theories emerged, ranging from alien abductions to supernatural forces. Some suggested the villagers were victims of a sudden, unexplained migration. Others pointed to the harsh Arctic environment as a possible cause. Yet, no evidence could explain the complete disappearance of over 30 people. The case remains one of Canada's most baffling mysteries. The village of Lake Anjikuni was not large, but it was a thriving community. Inuit families lived there, relying on fishing and hunting to survive the harsh winters. Label had visited the village before and knew the people well. He described them as friendly and hospitable, always willing to share what little they had. When he arrived the fateful November day, he expected to be greeted with smiles and warmth. Instead, he found a ghost town. The investigation revealed even more unsettling details. Food left behind was still edible, suggesting the villagers had vanished recently. Fires burning in the hearths indicated they had been tended to just hours before. There were no signs of a struggle or any indication of where the villagers had gone. The sled dogs, which were essential for survival in the Arctic, had been tied up and left to die. This was particularly puzzling, as the Inuit would never abandon their dogs. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police searched the surrounding area for weeks. They found no tracks, no clues, and no evidence of where the villagers might have gone. The case was eventually closed, with no explanation ever being provided. Over the years, numerous theories have been proposed to explain the disappearance. Some believe the villagers were abducted by extraterrestrials, pointing to reports of strange lights in the sky around the time of the disappearance. Others suggest they were victims of a government experiment or a secret military operation. There are also those who think the villagers may have been lured away by supernatural forces or spirits. One of the most plausible theories involves the harsh Arctic environment. It is possible that the villagers were forced to flee suddenly due to a natural disaster, such as an avalanche or a sudden storm. However, this does not explain why they left behind essential supplies or why there were no tracks leading away from the village. Another theory suggests that the villagers may have been victims of a mass hallucination or hysteria. This could have been caused by contaminated food or water, leading them to wander off into the wilderness. Yet, this theory fails to account for the missing bodies from the cemetery. Despite the numerous theories, the disappearance of the Lake Anjikuni village remains a mystery. The case has been the subject of countless books, documentaries, and investigations, but no definitive answer has ever been found. The story of Lake Anjikuni serves as a reminder of how little we truly understand about the world. It raises questions about the limits of human knowledge and the possibility of forces beyond our comprehension. Was the disappearance of the villagers a tragic accident, or was it something more sinister? Could there be truths about our world that we are not yet ready to face? What do you think happened to the villagers of Lake Anjikuni? Was it a natural disaster, an alien abduction, or something even more mysterious? Subscribe to explore more chilling mysteries that defy explanation and challenge our understanding of reality.